Welcome to a real life conversation. This is B level. I am Camille.
I'm Calvin again.
Today, again, you're almost Calvin.
Calvin again. Today I'm Calvin.
Oh, today's topic is Christmas. By the way, improve your English with my 77 real life English dialogues book, available using the link in my bio or on Amazon.
So, yay!
Christmas is probably the most widely celebrated holiday in the USA on the 25th of December every year. And what is Christmas? The real meaning of Christmas, Calvin?
The real meaning of Christmas? Well, of course it was to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Although historically his birth might not have been Christmas Day, but it's, represents that moment in history when Jesus was born.
Yeah. So some of our traditions, we have a lot, but I think one of the most important ones is decorating the house, putting up the Christmas tree,
the ornaments.
We love Christmas.
It's fun. It's a fun, magical season.
It really is. So in the US, a lot of people decorate the outsides of their houses. I'm not a huge fan of like the huge blow up Santa Claus and things like that, although our kids love them.
Yeah.
But I love the lights, especially the white lights when people put them up on their roof, like kind of outlining their house. We can go for a drive, go for a walk, and just see the twinkling lights. And I think that's really special.
Yeah, I think Christmas maybe in the South can get a little tacky in the sense that you'll see all these blow-ups, like not just one blow-up. One maybe that's okay. But you'll get the 20 blow-ups on there. You'll get, no coherency in the design.
No, and just random.
Yeah, random designs. So, yeah. But we like it a little more well thought out design, I guess.
Yeah, when it all kind of goes together, there's a theme. I think it's more elegant.
I agree. Yeah.
Another tradition is food. So my mom used to bake like 20 different types of cookies every single Christmas. We always do traditional cutout sugar cookies where we cut the cookies, the sugar dough, we roll it, we cut it out into different shapes like stars, Santa, Christmas trees, and then our kids frost and decorate the cookies. I would say that's a great tradition. We usually do it with Calvin's sister and her kids.
Yes.
When we're in town.
Yeah, that is a great tradition. I always loved going up north to where Camille's parents lived. And you pretty much would not stop eating Christmas cookies and treats for about 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Usually there was enough snow on the ground that you didn't want to go outside, so you just drink coffee, eat your Christmas cookie, gain a little weight, and then you're happy.
I always think of the line from Friends with Ross when he's like hanging off of, I think, Joey, and he's like, man, you're heavy. And Ross is like, I put on a little holiday weight. I use that line. So actually, there's usually a ton of snow in the north for Christmas, but not in the south. So I grew up in the north. When I think of Christmas, I think of magical snowfall, fire in the fireplace, and blizzards sometimes. Snowmobiling, skating, skiing, all the winter sports come to mind when I think about Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. It is different in the South. Sometimes you're wearing t-shirts on Christmas Day. So that just shows you the difference. You have 2 feet of snow versus t-shirts.
Yeah. And we also celebrated Christmas a couple of times in Hawaii. And it's with palm trees and the lights are around the palm trees. So it doesn't matter the weather. People always celebrate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we actually have celebrated Christmas in different countries. We celebrated in Sweden and in Spain also.
Yeah. And this year in Portugal.
And yeah, this year we'll be in Portugal.
I'm trying to think some other Christmas traditions. People send Christmas cards. I think like there's over 1 billion Christmas cards sent out every year in the US. Now a lot of people just do a photo of their family and say Merry Christmas or Happy New Year.
On social media, right?
No, they'll send them still.
Okay.
Or some people do them just on social media or an email or things like that as well. Then we also have visiting Santa Claus, which is a tradition. Sometimes it ends in crying children, but it's usually fun.
Yeah, you usually get mixed reactions from the children, but it is fun. You go to the mall, you wait in line, and then the kids go up and they'll either cry or just be silent, or some will tell Santa what they want for Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's a fun thing, and you can take pictures with him.
Another one, of course, is gift giving. So buying presents. Also, my mom would always stuff our stockings with a lot of fun little toys and trinkets and candy and whatnot. So we usually do Secret Santa too, what is Secret Santa?
Secret Santa is when you pick names out of a hat, and whatever name you get, you have to buy a gift for. But you can't tell them. It's a secret.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Day, you're like, surprise, here's the gift.
Yeah. And then up in these later years, ugly sweater Christmas parties have been pretty common. You go and you buy the ugliest sweater you can find. You show up at the party. Sometimes there's a gift exchange. If not, you'll be drinking eggnog or hot chocolate, eating cookies, hanging out with your friends.
Yeah, it's generally a fun time to stop working, take a break, get with family, get with friends, and get ready for the new year.
Yeah. Totally. So every Christmas, most people have either a Christmas lunch or a dinner with their extended family. So like we would go to Calvin's parents, all of his family would be there, or we'd go to my parents, the whole family's there. And it's just a really nice time to reconnect with people because I live far from some of my family. So it's always a good time.
Yeah. When would you say Christmas season starts?
Ooh, that's debatable. Some people start in November, like the beginning of November, even before Thanksgiving. To us, we usually put up the tree the weekend after Thanksgiving. But I would say, yeah, anytime after Thanksgiving, you'll definitely hear Christmas music on the radio, and you'll start seeing people's Christmas trees, and there's Christmas bazaars and parties and everything throughout the whole month of December. Yeah, what about you? Do you celebrate Christmas? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe to the channel if you found value in this video. And we look forward to talking about more things together with you.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.